Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Function of Beauty shampoo and conditioner. Question whether or not it's worth the hype and let you know my full thoughts from me ordering the product, unboxing the product, and then also using it up. And I'm going to share an all-encompassing review and share my thoughts from the very beginning of getting this product to the very end and let you know whether or not I would recommend it. So without further ado, let's get straight onto the video. Okay, so my Function of Beauty box has just arrived and I ordered this 2 weeks ago, and I'm going to talk you through like the customization I selected, because I'm sure you all know that this is customizable with shampoo and conditioner. They've also got hair mask, hair serum, body lotions. At the time of this video they've just released body lotions too, and so I've just received this. This came from the US and took just under 2 weeks to arrive, which I didn't think was that bad. I actually didn't realize it was coming from the US until I ordered it, and then it said the estimated shipping date was like 2 weeks time. I was like, what? And then I realized it's from the US. So it arrived, and here it does say Function of Amy on it. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see that very well. But yeah, I'm going to unbox this with you, talk you through specifically what I selected as part of the customization options, and then I will touch base once I've finished the product. So I want to do a review whereby I start by unboxing it and then I actually wrap up this review after finishing the products, because I don't see the point of using it for a week and letting you know my thoughts, because let's be real, you only get a feel for how well shampoo and conditioner use after you use it for a long time. And so that's what I'm going to be doing today. So what I'm going to do is just remove that sticker that says Function of Amy on it. And I have to be honest, my first impressions was that this box arrived and it was a lot smaller than I had anticipated. So this for the shampoo and conditioner was £39, which is a lot of money, and this is a lot smaller than I thought it was. The measurements online were in ounces because it's from America, and me just not being clued up enough, I thought that they would be bigger. So I'm just going to quickly talk through the hair profile that I selected. I said that my hair was straight in nature, because it is. This is basically my natural hair type. It's very, very straight, which is fine. I then chose fine in terms of the texture, because although my hair is quite long, it's not particularly thick and my hair is just fine, and that was the best match for me in that area. And then I also chose dry. Now I was thinking, because I do suffer sometimes from oily scalp, I don't know whether I should have chosen dry or oily, you know, so I'm not sure whether or not I'd change that next time around, but there we go. That's kind of what I chose, because the majority of my hair does suffer with dryness, and so I like something that's more moisturizing as opposed to stripping back of oils, if that makes sense. Now the hair goals I selected were fix split ends, lengthen, shine, thermal protection, and volumize. I feel like my hair generally is quite flat, and so the volume for me is one of those biggest things. Thermal protection is also very good because of when I style my hair. It's nice to know that I have something that's helping to treat that. Shine is something that I love, and it's always something that I look for in hair care products. And the previous shampoo and conditioner that I used before trying this was the Joico one. I've done a whole review on that, and that really helped with shine, so it's definitely something I want to continue. Lengthen, my hair is quite long, but I would love to get it a little bit longer. And then fix split ends, I find that split ends are again one of those problem areas, and it stops me from needing to get my hair cut as often if I have something from the very beginning that helps to treat the split ends. I hope that makes sense. And then fragrance wise, I chose Nude Peach because that was the most like highly reviewed one, and also I love the smell of peach, and also I went for the strong scent because I love strong smelling products. You can go fragrance free if you do prefer, that's completely up to you. And then I also chose the silicone free option. You have the option whether or not you want to have silicones in your product, but I would say always take the non-silicone approach if you can. Sulfates can make your hair feel artificially soft or shiny and things like that, but I do just prefer to not have them. So that comes in the card straight off the back, and then you also get a load of stickers, which I think is really cute, and I think I will actually stick some on my shampoo and conditioner. I'll be that person. And so then you also have the ingredient list, which is here. So I don't know too much about different ingredients, so I just wanted to show you on screen, but nothing here is actually screaming out to me as being relatively too bad. I think that there's some really nice ingredients in here, and I just feel like the volume of ingredients in the conditioner seems like a lot of ingredients. I don't know if that's just me, but I just feel like that's quite a lot of things in there, but there's nothing too nasty screaming out to me, so I don't think it'll be too much of a concern. I have just actually noticed as I'm looking through the ingredients that right towards the bottom is isopropyl alcohol, and this is isopropyl alcohol and it's rubbing alcohol, which is drying, and so I don't know why that would be in there. Again, I don't really know too much about like ingredient combinations and whether or not that helps something, but I've just saw that and I was like, hang on a minute, that is a bit of a red flag. But everything else, there seems to be really great ingredients in here. Natural ingredients too. I can see like vitamin E, grape, avocado, argan oil. And when you choose your different like hair profile options or your hair goals, that actually considers what ingredients they add in. So that's quite a cool way of obviously formulating your shampoo and conditioner, and hopefully you'll have added benefits in there that will help certain hair issues. I can see sweet almond, aqua, black oats, algae, aloe vera, avocado, rosemary, and the fragrance is actually really low, so that's quite nice to see. But yeah, I just saw that and I was like, hang on a minute, that doesn't look quite right. There's also in this leaflet a little bit more about your hair goals selection, your personalized regimen, and it tells you how to use the products, and then it just talks you through the function of beauty, like family ethos. So I'm going to keep that in there, and obviously like I said, you've got the stickers. So these are the shampoo and conditioners. So I went for the yellow colour, and this is the conditioner, this is the shampoo. So this is a more like diluted yellow, almost orange. So these were the biggest size shampoo and conditioner that I could have selected on the website, and for me these are just very small. The shampoo and conditioner I used before these was the Joico one, and this is so much bigger. So this is a litre and this one is like over half less, so that is definitely, considering this is quite an expensive product. This was only about, well, before I got the discount on this, I paid £45 for this, whereas this was £39 plus £5 shipping, but then I used a 20% off voucher. So technically these would be the same price. So these better perform really well for me to consider like having them all the time, because you get a lot less product here than I perhaps anticipated and are used to. And I also find they're not like filled right to the top. I know that that's probably to prevent leakage and stuff, but again, I feel like you're not getting a full product's worth, if that makes sense. And then what else is in this box? At the bottom here are the pumps. It comes in 2 halves, so I'm hoping it's just as easy as like pushing it in. There we go. And then you can like screw them in. So I do like the fact that they come with pumps. I didn't see an option to choose basically having them without pumps, so that I guess if you like have this once and you love it and you want to keep getting it, it'd be good to have an option to remove these, because surely you'll just reuse them time and time again. And so the option to add them on and off would be quite a nice addition to the website, but I guess you just like twist that and then you can do it like that. So pretty standard shampoo and conditioner pumps, but I like the fact it come with them, because I just feel like it really helps you not use too much, and you can use like just enough for your hair type. So those are in there, so I'm gonna attach those. So before I actually put these in my bathroom ready to start using, I am gonna just decorate these with stickers. The reason why I wanted to give these a go is because I see every single influencer under the sun raving about these products, right? And I feel like they are a pricey product, and so I wanted to do a non-sponsored review of them from someone that is really passionate about hair care, because I feel like having someone's honest opinion compared to other things on the market is really ideal. Of course, an influencer, if you're being paid to talk about them in a positive way, their opinion might be constructed differently, or they might be going into it expecting different things. But I paid for these for my own, out of my own money, and I just kind of wanted to sit down and do this review, because I feel like I see so many reviews that are so positive of the product, but all of those really positive reviews are often sponsored, and ones that I've seen that are less positive are really on the opposite side. So I've not really gone in here knowing what to expect, because there seems to be two polar opposites of opinions, and so that's why I wanted to give these a go and share my thoughts with you on this channel. So I am going to just quickly decorate these with the stickers, because why not? I feel like I want to relive my like 10-year-old self's ambition, and then I will show you what they're like, and I'll also just show you the bottles before I start using them, and then we can check back once I've finished them and I can give you my full honest review. So I'm really excited to try them, but I don't really know what to expect, honestly. Okay, so I've now just stuck literally 2 stickers on each one. I've just put the 2 floral ones on the shampoo there, and I did the same with the conditioner. I didn't want to go overboard actually. I felt like that was just enough to add further personalization, but yeah, that's how they're looking. And I also really like at the back, much like the sticker with the box, it does say function of Amy there, which again is a nice touch, and it just adds to the personalization element of these products. But I feel like off the offset, again, first impressions, you're paying quite a premium for that, but I haven't tested the products out, so I don't know what to expect, which is an exciting part of doing these reviews. Okay, I am back and I have finished off my Function of Beauty shampoo and conditioner. I have been using this since early August. I purchased them end of July and I started using them beginning of August, and I've only just finished them off. So obviously it's the end of December, which is a really great amount of time to have got out of these products. So I just wanted to start off with that. But I feel like for me, this is a brand that does a lot of sponsorships with a lot of influencers, and I feel like for me that creates a lot of consumer distrust, because even though they're trying to build trust by working with a lot of influencers, I feel like people are just unconvinced at the moment that what they're saying is the truth, or that it's not an unbiased opinion based on the fact that there is a contract behind them promoting it. And so for me, it was really important to test these out in a non-sponsored, completely honest way and share with you my thoughts and opinions after using them from the very beginning and ordering them to now concluding and finishing off the products. I feel like whilst you can get a first impression of a shampoo and conditioner by using it once or twice, which is what I see a lot of people do, for me a full review really should be after finishing the products and your entire experience from beginning to end. And so that's what I've done. I've exclusively used these in my hair care routine as part of my shampoo and conditioner. I've not deviated to any other products. So I feel like I've got a really good picture of my opinions on this, and so I was really excited to conclude this video and get this up to show you what I genuinely thought. What really makes this product unique, and I wanted to just start with this before I get into my final thoughts, because I feel like this is really important to consider, is that this is a customizable range, and each hair goal you select or hair texture, whatever it might be in terms of personalization of the product, means that everyone is going to end up with a slight variant of the same product, which means that whilst my opinions, what I'm about to share with you, you know, reflects the products I've chosen, it might be different if you choose different hair goals, if you of course have different hair type. So that's always something to consider, especially with this type of product that is completely customizable, which is obviously why it costs so much and why there's so much hype about it, because it's one of the only products in the market that offer this. And so it's really unique, but it can mean that everyone has slightly different experiences using the product because the ingredients in it is slightly different for everyone. And obviously I've spoken about the hair goals I selected and everything like that at the beginning of this video. So if you want to reference what I selected compared to what you're thinking about, then you can do so very, very easily. I was really dubious going into this product because I genuinely thought that because of the amount of like artificial reviews I've seen, I wasn't expecting much, in all honesty. I thought this was going to be a very overhyped, kind of funky, fun brand that whilst on paper it offers something very unique, from a hair care point of view, did it really offer what it was promising? And for me, I genuinely have really enjoyed using these products, and I'm actually really surprised to say that, because I went in very cautious, and whilst I've used them, I've continued to really enjoy them, to the point that I would genuinely recommend the products, and this is why. And for the most noticeable reason that I've seen a big hair difference is the fact that my hair is not getting greasy as quickly as it ever used to. So my hair as it is now, I haven't styled my hair, it's just as it is that my hair used to get really greasy come day 2, day 3, very early on after washing my hair, and so that always used to influence how often I would wash it and how much dry shampoo I'd use and things like that. Whereas since using this switch, which has been why I mentioned the most dramatic change, is that my hair is now not getting greasy until like day 5, and that for me, those extra days after hair wash day where my hair doesn't look like it needs a wash has made such a big difference, and has meant that I was able to space out my wash days without ever really intending to do so. Now, I never selected that I had an oily scalp in terms of the hair profile. I chose dry, so that for me was really surprising. I didn't expect to see that as a result, but I have, and I was really happy with that. Now, the other hair goals that I selected that I thought was worth a mention was I chose Shine, Thermal Protection, Lengthen, Fix Split Ends and Volumize. Now, Shine, I would say, yeah, I would say that I've seen a bit of shine. I actually finished them off last night, and so my hair is currently washed having used them, and so I would say there's a substantial amount of shine within my hair. Of course, I have lighting here for my videos, and so it is slightly enhanced, but all in all I would say that I definitely achieved that. Thermal protection, it's really difficult to say because I haven't really been using that much heat on my hair because of the fact I've been working from home. Even when I've been nipping into the office or going out as I normally would, to be honest, I've been wearing my hair up or just brushing it through, and this is how my hair has been. I haven't really needed to straighten it. It's been pretty straight in the way it has been, so I've not really needed the thermal protection as much as I probably felt that I did when I ordered them. But that said, I would say that, you know, thermal protection is a great thing to have, because if you do use heat, of course you should still use another thermal protection agent, but it's just worth having, and I'm still pleased that I selected that goal. It's a non-measurable one really, so it's quite hard to say. I also chose Lengthen, and whilst I wouldn't say it's necessarily dramatically increased the growth of my hair, I would say that the way in which my hair grows normally has continued using this, and it is pretty long, and I feel like when I filmed the initial video my hair was slightly shorter, and I've also had it cut since then, so yeah, I would probably say that that works to a degree. Fix Split Ends again is something that is hard to measure because I've had that haircut in between. However, I feel like this is a great one if you are prone to split ends. If you have a haircut and then have that as a hair goal, it's going to prevent the split ends. Now, I say that you can never really fix a split end. If your hair is split, it's split. You're just kind of mending things slightly, whereas this kind of does prevent it too, so it's definitely worth including and something I was pleased I had. Volumize, however, is probably the hair goal that I've not benefited from. I feel like my hair is just as flat to my head. Like I said, my hair isn't styled at all, and it's pretty flat. So I would say that I'd probably change up the volumize element because I've not noticed that. The other thing I wanted to mention in this kind of conclusion part is that I've seen a lot of reviews prior to choosing it myself to try out that mention hair loss when using this product, so much so that some people have stopped using it, and I just wanted to mention the fact that I've not had that experience at all. But if you do use the hair care products and you notice more than average, then only you will know that, but for me that definitely hasn't been the case, and I wouldn't want you to deter using them because it's not everyone's experience. So that is my overall thoughts. Now, in terms of the experience using them, again, a really positive one. The shampoo and conditioner went really far, and considering I had from August to end of December using this one product, my Joico shampoo and conditioner that I reviewed last was the 1 litre ones, and that lasted about 9 months. So there's actually not a dramatic difference, even though the size of the products are very different, which I thought was worth a mention. So the shampoo, I only needed 2 pumps of product, and it lathered up so well, and it really cleansed my scalp to the point that I feel like this is probably the most moisturising, cleansing product that I've used on my scalp for a really long time. And I noticed that from first use, but continue to feel the benefits of that. It's not something I necessarily got too used to because it was a really nice lathering experience. You could really like massage it into your scalp, and it just felt like it really cleaned, and I think that really attributed to the fact that my hair didn't get as greasy as quickly. So I really like that, and like I said, even though I have really long hair, I only needed the 2 pumps of shampoo, and so if you have shorter hair, you'll probably only need the 1, and so that means that this is going to last you even longer, which is really good. That's what you want from a shampoo and conditioner, especially where it costs more. If it can last longer, then you can possibly justify it a bit easier. In terms of the conditioner, I needed about 3 pumps of that, and I am someone that typically conditions most of my hair, so I always start at the end and then I work its way up, and I typically bring conditioner up to here. I try to avoid the direct roots, but I do bring it pretty high because I like the fact that my whole hair feels hydrated and moisturized, and I talk a lot about that in my hair mask videos. The consistency of the conditioner was being thicker than the shampoo. The shampoo was very like watery, but like I said, it lathered really well. That isn't a con at all, and the conditioner was slightly thicker, but because of that it went really far, and again I felt like I got a lot of product use out of one time. And even though I used different amount of pumps on each product, they both actually ran out at the same time, which typically I'm someone that uses up conditioner before. Don't know why, because that maths doesn't quite work out, but it worked in my favour anyway, and so it went really far, and for me it was just such a nice experience to use and I really enjoyed it. The scent too, I chose the nude peach one and it was heavenly. I obviously chose the stronger of the fragrance preferences, and if you don't like fragrance in your hair care, then you can choose to have it fragrance free, which again builds on that customization element of this. But for me, I don't feel like fragrance in my hair care is much of a demon. I'm not sensitive to that, and for me it's a really nice experience. The nude peach was really strong. Even though the smell doesn't stay on your hair after you've washed it, it's a really nice like aromatherapy style experience as you're using the products on your hair, and so for me that was definitely worth it. And if you like fragrance products, then definitely go for the strong one. I feel like it was a really nice smell, and I'm actually excited if I try them again in the future to try out the different scents to see how they compare to the nude peach one. But for me, I really did enjoy that. So all in all, even though the product is on the pricey side, and it really is, and I know that, I feel like if you are watching review videos considering whether or not to try it, it sounds like you're someone that likes to invest in your hair, likes to make sure it has products that have great ingredients in, and also you're happy to spend a little bit more if the results are good. And that for me ticks this box from Function of Beauty. And bear in mind, this is completely non-sponsored, this is completely honest, and I would still really recommend it. Even though it is on that pricier side, the experience and the results of using it has been so remarkable that I would definitely consider buying them again in the future. And it's definitely something that I would recommend to others because it was so nice. And I feel like as well, you are paying for that customization element. They have like sustainability factors in here, and so every product is formulated specifically for you. They don't have a huge warehouse of loads of products that are ready to just fly off the shelves. You pick out the product that you want, they make it, they send it to you, and I feel like that's a really nice kind of experience in terms of a consumer experience, which is something that I enjoyed. But in terms of then the other side of it, using it, it felt really nice, and it's definitely something that I really enjoyed using, and I'm so pleased I've actually tried them because I've heard so many things about them. And like I said, I was dubious. I think all of these different reviews made me think that it was kind of a gimmick and I wouldn't enjoy it, and does it actually provide hair care benefits? But for me it definitely did. And so if you're thinking about it, or you're watching loads of reviews thinking do I, don't I say give it a try. There's so many different discount codes that you can get to get some money off. I believe that I might have one. I'll leave it down below if I do. You don't have to use it, it's absolutely fine. But yeah, that was kind of my experience, and I wanted to share that with you. If you've enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. It really helps to support my channel. If you haven't already, please do consider subscribing. It means that I can keep making lots of videos like this. If there's also any other products that you'd like me to try in terms of like worth the hype, or things that you've heard a lot about, let me know too. I would love to try them out for you. And with that all said and done, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.